What's up, everybody? I'm back with a video here to talk about something that's been on the mind for quite a bit, actually. This is gonna come out raw. It's actually unscripted. So today I had a thought about one word in particular that made me realize that a lot of the choices that I made and sacrifices that I had to make were actually driven to, make me become the person that I am today. And that word is fear. Now, people would think that fear is, we're always scared to do something, or we're scared of something happening. And also, yes, that is typically the case, but I want to make note that fear is actually the one thing that, gives us the ability of decision making. It triggers the brain's fight or flight, whichever that is, but it triggers the brain's, functions for that. And given the fact that when we become fearful of something, it's always usually like what the end result will be and how it's going to affect our future in the long run, whether it's short term or long term, actually. But I actually just want to let you guys know that the results of whatever decision that you make from that fear, you don't have to let it be the permanent result. No, we can't change the past. Yes, it writes our future. However, we can still decide what our fate is. I'm kind of talking Mega Man ZX Advent kind of a little bit here, but ultimately we still want to be able to have control of our lives. Nobody else should have control of your life but you. But fear is just what drives us to make the decisions in how we want our lives to be. I'm going to give you guys an example. Let's say for getting a job or applying for a job, there is a fear for that because, one, a lot of us don't want to work. Okay, this is plain and simple. A lot of us don't want to work, and honestly, I don't even want to work myself, but we have to in order to make the living that we have. But there is a decision in that. If we don't work, obviously it's going to affect us in a way where, one, we won't have shelter, we won't be able to pay bills, get food, things like that. But now getting the job or applying for a job that we know is going to suck, that we know we're not going to like, we know we're going to, struggle through it, that is also, the fear of that. But now we have to make a choice. Where do you see yourself, from whatever decision that you make? Where do you think you would see yourself from one of those decisions? Are you fearless or fearful? You have to consider all the possible outcomes when you determine a path. Like, how is it going to affect you? How is it going to affect the people around you, the people that you care about? How are things? Necessarily you shouldn't have to, worry about them if you are, considering yourself. But that's just something that you have to keep in mind. Whatever you do, you could lose people. Also you could gain some people as well. But I know, especially with people who are, the friendly type, they would probably tend to lose people and it probably hurt. But that's just something that you have to keep in mind, that you're going to lose people. And not in the sense that they would just wouldn't be on this earth anymore, nothing like that. But they probably wouldn't be around you or just wouldn't associate with you anymore. And that can just be one of the hardest decisions that anybody would have to make in their entire life. Letting somebody go that's been around them for so long that they have to let them go because of something that has been very detrimental to your life. I get it. I totally get it. But gotta realize, people come, people go. But at the end of the day, your peace matters. Came across a quote online asking, should I live in fear or not? This is just my opinion. You can determine your own, of course, but I think that fear has been the one factor that has made me stronger and wiser as a person. Anyway, this is just me sharing my thoughts. If you can relate to it, I'd also like to read your thoughts as well in the comment section below. Much appreciated for you guys taking the time to watch this video. I'll see you guys in the next one or in stream. Later.